Hi there, thanks for joining me today. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Catherine. I am working on a little tiny journal for Christmas, fondly being now referred to as Marmaduke. And of course, I'm just getting started, and I think someone needs to visit outside, meaning she's 12 pounds and 9 months old, and we got to go outside for a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, success. So, we made these one day when we were together from a book I have on early Canadian Christmases. And I want to include it in Marmaduke. It seems to be becoming sort of a Christmassy, wintry book. And I think I like this one. But I need somewhere to put this. This is the page that has the dedication to my son Marmaduke, which started the whole Marmaduke thing. And I need somewhere to be able to safely put it. I'm afraid to bend it in half because this book is so old. What did we say? 1857? 1857. So, I'm going to make a pocket out of this, doing one of our little fussy cut kind of things. So, this will be the end paper, and what I want is I'm going to turn this into a little pocket. So, I'm going to start by cutting around this. So this is one of my little Catherine things where you can fussy cut down something. Still keeping it in the spirit of what the picture was, but turn it into something useful. And in this case, a pocket to hold that sweet little dedication. There's two cute dedications in there because the top one, initially it said to something to cousin Mary Tyrrell with affectionate regards, Effie Tyrrell. And that's in February 1871. And then Mary, and she signed it again down here, gave the book to her son, to my son Marmaduke, from his loving mother, Mary Tyrrell. And and of course, one of my subscribers, who is a wellspring of knowledge about things, explained to me the history of the name Marmaduke, and it's quite a cool name. And it's Irish in nature, and of course so is the last name Tyrrell. I have a friend whose last name is Tyrrell. So that pleases me. Makes it feel like home. Now I'm still toying with, I'm going to have to bring this in a bit. So I find what I do is I just start trimming until we get it to a size that we think will work. And if I have to trim some branches, well, that's what you do with Christmas trees, isn't it? You start trimming branches. They're not always perfectly shaped like we see on the tree lot when you buy a fresh tree. Sometimes you'll notice that they've actually been trimmed to look that perfect. So that's what we'll be doing here if need be. And I may still even remove just these completely. It seems to be a sign being held up on sticks, posts, and I could end up going all the way down to that. Because, and I think we're going to, let's just do it. Let's just do it. No guts, no glory. There we go. And that way, if we put it there, I do think I want to lose this bottom part. But no, I do. I want to lose. I was thinking of keeping the bottoms of those posts, but let's simplify our life. I don't think it will add much to it if I save those tiny little stubs. That way I can lower it a bit. I'm going to bring this in a bit. And I'm going to trim these little branches in a tiny little bit. There we go. And that way I can bring it right down to the bottom of this front page. I think that's got to go. And I think that one does too. I'm going to just shorten this a bit. It just seems a little too long for what it would look like. That feels better to me. And that way, when I'm going to trim this a bit along here, and I'm going to shorten it a little so that it can just slide in the back there. And that way we can save this without having to fold it. So as ever, oh, and I did opt to go to 4 signatures. So I did have to create the new template so I can sew those on. That still leaves me oodles of room to have some fun with the ephemera that the new ephemera that I've got from the Tim Holtz collection. That will give me room to have fun. Now, where did I put this? Because it's just all raw edge now. And I don't like that. I'm not sure if you can read it. It says, "Over the icebound waters, gaily we speed away, wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's Day." So that's sweet. So, obviously, end papers are the almost last thing that goes in. So I'm just getting this ready so in my mind I know. It helps me with where I feel like the, not necessarily theme, but where the spirit of this book is going to, if I know what. And I think it really looks suitable with this little, this sort of scene we've got going here when this gets opened. I think that's going to look really pretty. So let's move this, and we're going to take a little bit off the length. I want it to be able to slide in and out of this pocket comfortably without bending or breaking. I'm tempted to back it, but I really don't want to have to. I'd like to just leave it tenderly as it is. Now, the way this page has aged, it looks a little orangey. So I'm going to hunt down a distress ink that I seldom use anymore. Vintage Photo. I think I just have, I don't think I have an old one open. Let me see. I don't want to have to open that. Antique linen. Oh, I have one. I have one. Okay. Vintage Photo. Oh, that is old. Oh, I hope it's not all dried up. I guess we'll see. I'm going to have to do this very, very carefully. I don't want to hurt this page. Just making sure there's no... I was using the acorn ink, and it can have a bit of a greenish tinge to it. So I'm just wiping off any excess. It's amazing how much ink these brushes can hold. Now, I don't know what to expect. This is... I can't remember the last time I used Vintage Photo. Oh, not bad. Maybe because I haven't been opening and closing it. It hasn't dried out. I'm happy. All right. That's a good match. Because the Vintage Photo ink has that slightly orangey shade to it. I guess it leaves another little journaling spot on the back if someone wants to write their own little salutation or dedication. They can. I just want to, it's losing its stickiness here. There we go. All right, success. Yay. Well, you came through for me, old Vintage Photo. Now, let's see. After all that work, let's make sure I don't have to trim it down some more. Because that would make sense, you know. Go to all that work and then find out it's not going to fit. I think if I do an L-shaped glue the bottom, glue this side of the circle, it could go in Well, rats, this isn't fulfilling my dreams. I have a bit more room that I could remove from this side. And I certainly have plenty more room that I could remove from the length. Let's do it. I guess I should have... Well, there's no way to plan that sort of thing. It's trial and error, right? But that's as close as it's going to get. And then, of course, I'm going to have to dig out my ink again. Oh, well. We can do it. But I do think I still will glue it in like a tuck spot rather than a pocket. I think that's the safer option rather than trying to force it into a pocket. Sometimes that's not always... If I do it like that, that's better. That works. All right. I think I'm going to lose these because they're just going to start getting bent out of shape. And then it still looks nice. All right, good. Hi, sweetie pie. Let's see. I haven't used this in a few days. It's actually Sunday, even though happy Monday if you're watching this on Monday, or happy whatever day it happens to be for you. But Saturday we were running around to book sales and little antique places and having fun. So I didn't sit down at my desk except to do that haul to show you the books that I got and the beautiful pieces of laces and ephemera that I was gifted. Come on. I know I need to take these lids off. I have 2 bottles for art glitter glue, and I know I need to remove them. I need to give them a good scrubbing, and I need to let them air dry. And I just haven't gotten to it. So I have this one too, and it's feeling like it's got a stuffy nose as well. All right, nope. I'm going to pause and clean this. All right, let's try again. So I want this side, just these little, yep, there we go. Better. Maybe a little just up there. I don't mind smearing art glitter glue like that. If that was 3-in-1 or Fabri-Tac, I wouldn't be doing that because I'd be smearing a big shine right there. I like a little bit of a border down there. That's going to look nice, especially if this is our fabric that's going to go underneath. Like that. Then Marmaduke can go in there like that. And then our pages will be there like that. Okay, I'm happy. Oh, you can see here I did, I sewed the laces on. Now I did a silly thing. I broke one of my own rules, so I'm going to have to try something that I think will work fine. Usually I put my papers into my book press, but I went and started sewing before they went into the book press. So what I'm going to do is, let's pretend this is the edge of the table. Well, actually, I guess I could use a book. I'm going to let the laces hang over the edge like this. And then I'm going to use a brick and maybe even a second brick for overnight. Yeah. And that way we can hopefully get these pages pressed down a little bit more, give us a little bit more room to have a bit more fun with some ephemera, and leave room for the new owner to have fun with some ephemera. So that's it. That's all I hoped to accomplish on camera today. I've still got work to do. So this will, that's going to be good. Yeah, Marmaduke's coming along. I'm very happy with little Marmaduke. Not sure what I'm going to do with the back yet. We'll see. Hopefully it'll come to me. Take care. Thanks for joining me. Have a great rest of your day, and we will talk soon. Bye.